So, good afternoon, everyone. Hello from Bangkok. Now it's about 1 o'clock in Bangkok. I think that in Indonesia is about 2 o'clock. We are excited to be here. Not just me on the stage right now. You can see that Ajahn Jarun as well with me. I try to think about the Indonesian word, so a bit nervous as well. But some of you see me already from last week. Some of you already see my team. And good to be here, and I'd like to welcome you. My name is Ajahn Kok, or I'll be your master of ceremony today. We will spend about 1.5 hours together this afternoon. And yes, you can see me, I'm smiling, I'm happy, and then I can't stand alone here. That's why I bring Guru Jarun Chetler as well with me. And let me tell you about the Guru Jarun first. Who is he? So he is an executive member of the P2A chair committee. Then, I'm very exciting. Let me tell you a little bit more. Okay, some of you may remember. I spent most of my life, 21 years, in Australia. So I only been in Thailand for the past few years. So the topic today is about Amazing Thailand. Wow. You know that Amazing Thailand has been a slogan for Thailand for the last 20 years, a long time. So, half of myself, I'm the Aussie. Half of myself, I am Thai. So, sometimes I confuse what to do in Thailand also. And I'm surely in Indonesia, you are the same. Before we start, just let me show you something. Okay, let me show you something. When I went to Australia in 1991, the first thing I know about Indonesian is the mee goreng. I know this is not mee goreng, this is domain mee, but similar to mee goreng, it's very delicious. And very first word I learned about Indonesian is saya cinta kamu. I mean, I love you all. Alright? But before we start, since Ajahn Janun sitting with me today, I heard that you're not Thai, so you doesn't look like Thai to me. Huh?
That's correct, Ajahn. I'm definitely not Thai. Although, and many of you will not know that, I spent half my life in Thailand. Actually, originally I came from the Netherlands, from Belanda. And actually, Ajahn, today I'm excited to be here because, first of all, it is great to reconnect with all of you again. We had our hiccups, we had some challenges, but we got together and we fixed it as a team. So today, you look a great show. But why I'm particularly excited today? Because we connect Thailand with Indonesia, right? Thailand has been my home for the last 25 years, Ajahn. And not only that, I have Indonesian blood.
Really?
My grandma is Indonesian. She was born in Semarang. My dad was born in Semarang. Then the whole family moved from Yogyakarta to Bengkulu in Sumatra. So I grew up with the rendang, with the ikan pepesan. I grew up with the tahu telur, with the sayur lodeh. I think I was about 5 years old before I had my first Dutch potato. So today, to be part of connecting Thailand with Indonesia is a great pleasure for me. Great to see you all. I'm very grateful to all of you that you're still with us, that you stayed with us. I'm very grateful to our partners, our friends in Indonesia who helped us put this event together. And I think we're looking at a great show, Ajahn.
Definitely. Terima kasih. But not let you go yet. You speak too short today. I heard that at Rangsit University, we have a lot of people here today to support this show to our friend in Indonesia. I'd like to know a little bit of our support team. Do we have a support team today?
We have a big support team, Ajahn, today. Actually, the support team was much bigger. The show was also much bigger, but unfortunately, we had some COVID scare in the region here, so we had to scale down the event. But I do want to introduce to you our support team. We have Miss Shami, who's leading the support team. We have a camera?
Yep.
Yeah? Both? And Om. Thank you very much for being here. What is important for you in the audience is that this support team will monitor all the questions that you may have today. So you have your chat box, right, in Zoom. Feel free to ask any question anytime. Our team will process the questions, and we will promise you an answer live and in real time, right,
Wow.
Ajahn?
I heard that, also people behind the scene for more than 50 people, but they cannot be in the same room at the moment due to the policies. But we have the support team for you. Like last week, they can inbox, correct?
Correct.
Then they can interact to us as well.
That is correct, Ajahn. We have an expert team today, right, who is going to talk about the culture in Thailand, right?
Yes, you want to talk about the culture.
I would
Isn't
love
you
to.
the one who going to talk about the culture? But you said you're Indonesian, and
I don't think I'm the right person, Ajahn. I tell you frankly, I'm here for a long time, but every day I'm still learning about the why of Thai culture. It is an amazing country. In all these years, I'm here every day again. I'm kind of amazed by how we act, how we behave in Thailand. And even me, I'm looking forward today to learn more about the reasons behind our behaviors and our culture.
Me too, as an Aussie, apart from drinking beer, I love to know about Thai. But I do the homework. I know that in Indonesia, when we meet the first time, we shake hands.
Right.
About in Thailand?
You know what that means, shaking hands?
Yeah,
Well,
shake hand.
Why don't we invite our expert team on stage?
The expert
Can you
team.
introduce them, Ajahn?
So do we have expert team?
We have an expert team. Can I ask the expert team to come up to stage, please?
Okay. Our guru, please. We have a guru to help us today, or Ajahn to come up here, please. How many Ajahn do we have today? How many guru do we have?
We have on stage, we have 5 gurus to talk about the Thai culture, to answer all your questions, but of course we have a support team standby, so any question that you have, ask it, and we will answer it live.
Okay. Would you mind to introduce our guru so you seem to know them more?
Let me go with the mic. Our first.
My name is Achan Gary.
Thanks for being here, Gary.
Diane. Yeah.
Diane. Ajahn Diane.
Guru Diane. Yep.
Ajahn T, you met him before. You saw him on screen talking about P2A, talking about the program, right? He's back again.
I. My name is I.
Hi.
Aslam, my name is Ong.
Aslam from Ajahn Om Due.
Good. So we have 5. You haven't answered my question yet. We shake hand, right?
Yeah.
We shake hand, right? You haven't told me that the answer. In Thailand, what do we do? For the first time when we met each other in the morning.
Well, Ajahn, if that is okay with you, let's start the cultural, amazing Thailand show by putting that first question to the team. Ajahn, how does it work in Thailand with the greeting?
สวัสดีค่ะ
Okay. Good afternoon. Selamat siang. Achan Kok, Achan Charun. Thank you for inviting us to be part of your talk show, the P2A Amazing Thailand Cultural Talk Show. I would like to welcome our Thai students, Sawadee Krap, and the Indonesian students who are with us today via Zoom. Selamat siang. Welcome to our P2A Amazing Thailand show. And Achan Diane, would you please welcome our friends from Indonesia?
สวัสดีค่ะ in Thai ways, okay? So we say สวัสดี and this is Kowai, just for greeting. Yeah, hi from Thailand, from Rangsit University.
สวัสดีครับ Actually, for Thai male, we call krap at the end. สวัสดีครับ I'm T.
สวัสดีค่ะ Welcome you all to this show. We hope you learn all about Thai culture in here, and we have a lot of things to share.
So thank you very much to joining us. So, but the first of all, but why Thai people have greeting by why? So about the men, we why like this. The women we why like this. So we have was teach by teacher. So that the thing that we have to thank you that we meet or welcome. So welcome the guest, something like that. Thank
But
you.
actually, for why we have a different level, right?
Right,
As
right.
idol.
Right.
But I'm not sure that is true or not. What actually is meet here? Sorry, so we have a phrase chill. So that is here the first level. What does it mean, Ajanov? Do you know?
So it's like but I think it's not about the hierarchy. So if I greeting the king, we do like, we do like this. For example,
I
right,
see.
That's in ancient
right,
times,
right,
right?
for the king. But just like if we meet the parents or meet the teacher or friend or something, we greet like this. It's like a level of greeting.
Okay, different, right?
Yeah.
And if you notice the shape of your hand, what does it look like?
Yeah. Can you
Hand.
guess?
Don't
Can
tell
you
me
guess?
hand.
Hand.
No.
Lotus?
It looks like something,
Lotus?
not just a hand.
You just put your palms together.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah.
Like this.
It actually Thailand in the history, we are the country with the religions of the Buddhism religion, and when the Thai people they go to the temple or greet the monks, and then they always take one kind of flower with them, which is a lotus, and this also represents the lotus.
Yes,
to
exactly.
pay respect.
Yes.
That's why when I first came here, yeah, for your information, I am not pure Thai. Like Achan Charon is from Netherlands.
But he
the
knows
Netherlands.
many things.
I'm from the Philippines, but I've been traveling to Indonesia from time to time when I was a kid. Why is the general gesture of the Thai people? When I first came here 21 years ago, it also amazed me of this gesture. I thought actually they were Indians because my Indian friends also do like this, but it's not why. They said namaste, but in Thailand it's different. When I went to Indonesia, they have different gesture. They take the hand of the elders and put it in their forehead. It's the same in the Philippines. But in the Philippines, it is a gesture of paying respect to the elders. But when I went to Indonesia, the students take the hands of the teachers, then put it on the foreheads. So it's a different. The gesture of shaking hands, there is a meaning behind this gesture. The Western people, the Netherlands, the Americans, they shake hands. Why? What is the meaning of shaking hands? It means that they want to show that they don't have any weapons on their hand,
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
So there is always a meaning on the gesture. In Thailand, there are different levels of why. Sometimes it's here, sometimes
really
it's
Thai.
here. Sometimes they kneel, then bow. So there are also meaning of this. No? When I first came here 21 years ago, I wanted to know what's the real meaning behind this gesture. Until now, I get different answers from different people. No? So until now, 21 years after, Thai culture still amazes me. That is the purpose of this show. We will show you some of the aspect of Thai culture that amazes people around the world and put Thailand as the top tourist destination for many years. No? Achan, they are the Thai, so they can answer the question clearly. When you say Sawadee Ka and Sawadee Kap, so there is a difference between Ka and Krap. This is in language context, there is a gender in these phrases. What is the difference between these two?
Yeah, well, actually Thai people, to make the sentence end politely, actually it's all about the manner and polite and respect. So for female, we end the sentence with ka. So like Sawadee Ka for female. And as Ajahn T said, for male,
Yeah, I'm
It's-
still male.
of course. Yeah. Still, it means can be changed. Oh, what? For male, it's Sawadee Krap.
Krap.
So we end the sentence with krap for man. For yeah.
And
And-
also, I want to talk about like not ka and crab be talking in every sentence, because I saw that some foreigners try to talk with us and they talk crab, crab, crab every sentence. It just when we're trying to be polite, that we use ka in at the end. But if we talk with friends, there will be no ka or krap because we are close to friends. And we talk this to stranger or the higher level, like the sister, brother, or the teacher, not with our friends.
So means ka and krap are the words of respect,
Yes,
giving respect.
exactly.
Polite
And
and
sometimes I notice that Thai people always also say ka and krap when they mean to say yes, when they agree to
Yes,
something.
exactly. Yes.
But most
True.
of the times, even they don't disagree, they always say yes or ka, krap. Why is that?
Why Thai people are
Always say yes.
Yes,
or
right?
always say ka,
Always
even if
say
it is
yes.
not. In India, if you say, are you hungry? Are you hungry? Yes.
yes,
But they shake their head. Yes. So there's a meaning, right? So it's the same in Thailand. The culture is different. No? So why do you always say ka, krap, or yes? Do you agree always in everything? Is it a culture? A culture thing?
Yeah, actually, it's kind of sometimes we don't know how to answer. We say yes first. At least. when you-
To
it's kind of consider that we're going
compromise?
To do something, it's kind of compromise. Yeah, it's compromising.
Yeah.
We can do, or maybe we cannot, but maybe we can find a way to do
Yeah,
at the end
like
something.
that.
So it means saying ka or my friends, some of my Thai friends say if they say ka or krap or yes, it means you quiet, you be quiet.
Oh, it's not really like that. Sometimes,
it's
but
enough. Yes,
yeah.
ka, krap. Okay. In I have a list of questions here. It's like you. So if you have some questions here, you put in an inbox. But don't worry, I have a list of questions here to ask them. So okay. So another thing is about sports. Let's talk about sports. No? There are sports exclusive to ASEAN nations. No? The countries in ASEAN. One popular sports is sepak takraw. In Thai, they call it sepak takraw, but in Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines, they call it sepak takraw. Okay, sepak means kick or sipa. Sipa is sepak.
New knowledge.
I studied some words in Indonesia. I know some words like kru. In Thailand, it's kru. In Indonesia, in Bahasa, it's guru.
Guru.
In the Philippines, it's guro. It's the same, right? Bahasa. Pasa. Bahasa. Pasa. It's the same. Kradat. Paper. Kradat. In Indonesia too. Kunci.
Because the
Kunce.
root of the word.
The same because
From
of the
Bali Sanskrit.
Indian influence.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bali
Bali
Sanskrit.
Sanskrit.
There are some words that we have similarities.
Yeah.
Okay, so there are some sports too that we have. They are popular in ASEAN. One of those is the sepak takraw. Another sport is the what is this?
Boxing.
Tinju.
Tinju. What is Tinju?
I think Tinju
What
is
is
boxing
Tinju?
too. In the Philippines, there is arnis. In Indonesia, I think one of the most popular there, the fist fighting is called Tinju, if I'm not mistaken, Tinju. In Thailand, it's called the Muay Thai. Muay Thai. So Muay Thai is like a fist fight sport. It is not only in Thailand, but also in Laos, Cambodia, and Myanmar. But the most popular place for boxing is the Thai boxing. That's why there is what you call the Thai fight, where all boxers around the world study in Thailand and join the contest to fight. Okay? So can you, Achan Ai and Achan Om, the expert in the background of Thai boxing.
Boxing, no.
So when
But
did
don't
this
fight.
Thai boxing become popular in Thailand? Because this Thai boxing is an Asian sport, right? But it became more popular nowadays. So when did this actually begin?
It's beginning when like the war. Then in Thailand we have no weapons to fight against others. So we prepare our warrior to practice the boxing. And for me, myself too, when I was a kid, my dad watched boxing in TV program, like every single day. So he tried to teach me how to do boxing too.
So did you
For
study
me.
Thai boxing?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I can do just a little bit. So do you want to? Oh, no. It's like he wants us to protect ourselves. So if we don't have weapon, what do? We do boxing. And he teach me the special part that I don't have to move much and can knock the enemy. So we can run away after that. Not just we have to fight them until they die. No, it's knock them and then let them shock a bit and then we run away. So
Oh,
just
okay.
get loose of the situation.
Just to knock them down, not to
Yes.
kill them.
Yes.
So this sport was developed because of the lack of weapons in the past.
Yes.
Oh, now it became a contest
Yeah.
for people around the world.
Yes.
Okay. And in this Thai boxing, you don't kill your opponent, right?
No.
Can they be killed accidentally?
Accidentally, yes.
Oh, so this is a very,
Unintentionally,
very dangerous sport. Okay. In this Thai boxing, they also do the why. So not only when you say hi, when you say hello, when you say goodbye, when you say thank you, when you say sorry, why is also used in Thai boxing. Why do they use why in Thai boxing?
So it's not actually for Thai boxing because White Crew is the universal concept that exists in almost of Thai performance arts. For example, in like a traditional music or like the Khon like is have the wear the mask and decorated just like Chwalovsky stuff like that is very gorgeous. So and another one is Thai boxing. Is what the White Crew it means. Why it means that we greeting, that we put our hands together like praying. So crew it mean teacher. So we White Crew first to like the pay respect and like to thanks that teacher. Like teach how to do and acknowledge to student and we pay respect to the fighter partners or their family that they give the birth or take care like them to grow up.
And it's
So-
not an ordinary why because they dance.
Yes.
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 So as a Thai boxer, you don't have to just learn how to fist fight, but
Yes.
also to dance for the ritual, right?
Yes. So it is like the exactly like to pay respect, but like to pay respect everything, like for the gods, for the man. It is like a portion. So that where the portions of Muay Thai dance is like to circle the ring 3 times and before kneeling and like bowing 3 times as well. So like for example.
That's for this one, instead of talking and explaining, we just let them. We have prepared the student to do the performance today. Let's see what is it looks like exactly. Okay.
So we're going to have the Y Crew show.
Yes.
Okay, please welcome the Y Crew show. Okay, that is the Y crew. They call it Y crew. Y means respect. Crew is the teacher, so they pay respect to their teachers before the fight. So I thought it's one way of scaring their opponents, but it's not scary after all. No? It's an art of paying respect in Thai boxing. You cannot see this in the World Boxing event. No? You can only see this in a Thai boxing, ASEAN boxing, like Thai boxing. Thank you very much. What's your name?
พันธการทาสีแสงครับ
Are you really a Thai boxer?
Yeah
Have you won any fights?
not
No, not yet. So it's only for show. Okay. Good luck to you. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay. So before the Y crew, that is the Y crew. We got some questions from our Indonesian friends. Number one, from Hertanti. I'm curious about one thing: why nicknames are always different from full name in Thailand. I understand because, for example, my name is Gary. My nickname would be Gar, Ri. So the nicknames are taken from the full name.
Be related.
But in Thailand, they are confused. And sometimes they use nicknames using names of fruits and animals. We don't use animal nicknames for us, right? You cannot call me frog. Yeah, it would be funny for other countries. But in Thailand, it's actually cute. Okay, the question is why nicknames are different from names.
Okay, let me start first because my name is Pacharapon and my nickname is I. Totally different. It's because mom and dad already agree that dad gonna make my real name and my mom gonna set me my nickname. So they're separate.
There was
so
negotiation
they
before you
didn't got
birth.
the same idea at all.
And
Yeah.
I means I?
No, it's AYE.
AYE.
So it's in English it means yes or
Yes,
Roger.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
So Thai people always say yes.
Yeah.
Even the nickname is yes.
I think they have more option to give babies a name. Yeah, like this one could be like a very traditional, the real name, and the nickname can be cute or anything that parents like, or how they met actually.
Like Achan Dayan.
Can I share?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Normally, if you look at the first name of Thai people, it may be short or it may be long. And what Thai people believe, is that the first name should be named by some kids were named by the monk, or our elder relatives who we respect, and they will try to find a good name with good meaning, and sometimes it's very long.
That's right.
And very difficult to remember or to pronounce. And for the nickname, if you look at a baby and they have a red body, which the red in Thai we call it dang. So then maybe they call dang. It's like small red body, something like that. Or this baby is small, or this kid is small. We call it and small means leg. So this baby can be called leg, or like Ajahn I said that this baby is cute, or this kid is cute, or have pinky skin or something called pink, or the mother may love to eat something during pregnant, and we name the baby accordingly. So that's a nickname, and it's a tiny little name with a cute and some meaning behind it. To be called.
Not
That's
because
what
of easy
I
to
learned.
pronounce?
I don't know. That's what I understand.
At the beginning, I think it's only for easy to pronounce because in case your name Supachana, who gonna remember that?
You ngay.
It's super long.
You just said. So it means that you
But
can
even
remember.
for me, my name is just T.
Yeah.
The real name just T. But
just
I
only
also
one
have a
syllable.
nickname.
T. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So names
T
are
and
very
T.
names are very important in Thailand. See, like Achan I, she said there was negotiation. Who will give the first name and who will give the nickname?
Yeah.
And they use names of like animals and fruits to name themselves. Actually, my students, I have students who are named Apple, like apple like this. Then other fruits in Thai. See, but in using what is this? The animals like birds, like frog. No, they can also name themselves using animals. And for your information, in Thailand, you can change your name if you don't like them.
Yeah.
Okay. For example, my name
Legally.
is Gary. Then I hate this name today. I want to change my name. Then I will
Today.
change it tomorrow. Then the next day, I want another name. You can do that in Thailand.
Yes,
Yeah?
exactly.
And in Bangkok, the city of Angel, is the city with the longest name in the world. Yeah.
Name of the
Yeah.
city, right?
The name of the city, the actual meaning
Longest
of
in
the
the world.
city. Bangkok, it's only 2 syllables, but the real name of Bangkok is very long. I cannot even memorize. They can sing,
Yeah.
but I cannot memorize. There is a song about it.
Yeah.
Okay? And another one, we talk about ka and krap.
Yes.
Pandu. Pandu. Ask, what about the third gender?
Ah.
For example, if I'm gay, what should I say, ka or krap?
Depends. If you have feminine side, you say ka. And
Okay,
you have
so if you're
masculine side, yes.
Or even Ajanti met pretty girl, and
Yes.
he would like to be polite and please the girl. He can also end the sentence with ka. Yeah, that sounds
Flirting.
very nice to the
Especially
girl.
Ajanti.
Only for Achanti.
Why you?
So,
Why you? Because-
so to answer Pandu, for example, if you're on a feminine side, so you use ka. But if you're tomboy, you use kap.
Acceptable.
Yeah.
That's acceptable
Yeah.
in the society. And let us give this a chance. Adelia, what are the do's and don'ts when traveling to Thailand? Only one do and one don'ts to make it shorter. No? When traveling to Thailand, the first one you have to do, you have to wear mask. You have to wear a mask. Okay,
Everywhere in the
I'm
world.
just kidding. So what is one do and one don't in Thailand, in traveling to Thailand? Just one.
I can say don't. Like Thailand, Thai people, head is the most highest part of the body. If we are not really close enough, you cannot touch my head. You cannot slap my head. I will kick you.
Oh,
For sure.
She learned Thai boxing.
With Thai boxing. What about dudes? Any opinion, Sajan?
Do
Maybe it's not actually a hit. Like for example, if I want to do this, another person is don't in Thailand too,
Yeah.
right?
That's don't, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Do.
Do.
For me, in my experience, you have to learn, some Thai words, useful Thai phrases, like
Yeah.
sawadee kap, where is it? How to say this in English?
I have one recommendation.
Okay, Achan Dayan
If
has
you
a
know
recommendation.
nothing and you cannot think of anything to do in Thailand, you just smile. That's one thing and one important thing.
Do smile.
Smile.
sometimes we smile with that mean that we not be happy. It doesn't mean happy. You just don't know what to do.
So it's the same with
You just say, oh,
You just smile.
yes.
So it's the same with yes, right?
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
You always say yes and you always smile.
Yeah, we always smile.
Okay, that combination is.
Yeah, that will be blank.
Wow.
Sometimes we
You
blank.
may have heard that Thailand is a land of smile.
That's
And if-
right. Thailand is a land of smile.
And if you try to, you may notice that the Thai people always smile. Even they are, they are happy or they are blamed by someone. The boss says something bad to them, but they still smile. If you say no or you regret for something, maybe sometimes Thai people still smile.
Yeah.
You know
That
why?
means you can trust our smile.
We are not crazy, right? We are not crazy that we are smiling every time.
Okay.
But why?
So these are examples of amazing culture in Thailand that we, including myself, need to know before coming to Thailand. Another one, there's a very good question here. Why don't Thai people have haircut on Wednesday? Today is Wednesday. Why Thai people don't have haircut?
You know what? Today, when I met Ajanti, firstly met Ajanti, it was because of the pandemic that we're trying to avoid going to the barber during this time. And I just told him that his hair is quite long.
Yeah.
And you should
So
go
most,
to have haircut.
most Thai people will avoid having their haircut on this day. There is...
Yeah, we've heard.
Yeah?
We have
Do you know
heard.
the meaning
Actually,
of it?
I never know.
Okay.
Yeah, I never
Sometimes
know.
go to
I'm
haircut
Thai,
on
I never
Wednesday
know.
sometimes.
Do you know?
You know?
I just know a little bit because I just find out some on the internet or some books. Is like the Wednesday in the past, people not cut the hair in the same day of the king.
Okay.
I see.
Right.
So in the past,
In
in
the
the
past.
Asian Thailand, in the past, barbers in the kingdom of Thailand usually go to the palace to
give
some
haircut
haircut.
to the king,
care of
to the royal.
To do the haircut to the royal family.
the royal family. So there will be no available barber outside the palace in that time. So that tradition still observed until today.
Yeah.
Okay. Then aside from Thai boxing,
I never knew.
okay.
Yes.
So this is another thing that amazes me, is the Thai dancing.
Yes.
Okay. When I first came here, I traveled to different parts of Thailand. They the dancers, they wear different kinds of costumes. They have different kinds of music. The music in Bangkok, the music in
Relates to the
Isan, in
region.
Northeast,
Yeah.
in the North, they are all different. Why is that?
Because they adopt the culture from in the different area. In south we are close to Malaysia, yeah, and north we close to like Burmese, and so it depends on the areas too that they adopt the culture from which parts.
Oh, it depends on the audience that you entertain, right?
Yes,
So if
true.
you're close to Malaysia, you you adapt their technique and style, of course, because
And the
dancing is
music too.
entertaining.
Yes.
No? And if you're in the north, the Burmese people, so you adapt their styles just to give them entertainment.
Yes.
Okay. How about the music? Is there meaning to the different kinds of music they use?
Actually, the music instrument is also different, right?
Yes.
Ajan?
Even the instruments?
Yes.
It's
Oh.
every instrument.
See, that's amazing. I heard that in Isan, or northeast of Thailand, the music should be a bit faster
Yeah.
because they want to encourage the farmers
Yeah, that's true. That's
know?
true.
to work hard.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
if you play a slow music, they'll become lazy.
Yeah. Because we grow rice in the northeast. Yeah.
So music and costume depends on the place that you are
Yes.
living, you're staying.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay, you are lucky because we're going to show you a kind of dance that is also popular in Thailand.
Yeah.
What is this dance called?
This one is Labam Warachet.
Rabam Warachet.
Yes, including in my experience, you can say that all Thai people can do the Thai dancing. Yeah, because it needs long time to be practiced. When I was young, I don't have much friends, as you guys know. I have been joining the club of Thai dancing too, because I want to try what I like. I will try to find myself when I was a kid. When I was 8, I joined the club, and then they rehearsal at 7 a.m. I have to be there at 7 a.m. and trying to learn. After the first day, I quit.
You quit.
Yes, because it's really
I thought
hard,
you were-
and
And you
your
joined-
body,
Thai
your
And you
body.
joined the
for
Thai
us.
boxing, right?
Yes, I
Okay.
joined the Thai
So
boxing
you quit
instead.
Thai dancing and join the Thai boxing.
Yeah, so it's really hard. The body needs to be like really straight or flexible.
And what is interesting about the dancers, they have long fingers like this.
Yes,
They
yes.
have
So
to do like, yeah.
They have to,
my
like,
mother
practice
is
painting.
a teacher of Thai dancing.
Yes.
So it's revealing why Thai people is always smile. It's because they show in front of the king or in the royal family. So first of all, about Ton Warachet is a typical Thai, a central of Thailand. So we have a Sweden music and a beautiful choreography. So if you want to see what a set looks like, so please enjoy the show.
Okay. thank you very much for the great performance. That is what you call Tonwarache. It's a typical dance from the central of Thailand. So there are different regions in Thailand, and that is the central performance. So did you notice the sweetness of the dance and the melody, the music? It's very sweet to our ears, no? Because that dance is used to welcome guests. No? So in Thailand, in most occasions, even educational conference and seminars, they have dancing to welcome the guest. So while they're dancing, we got some questions from our friends in Indonesia. Number one, why do Thai people have a schedule to wear different colorful clothes on the week? From Rida, Atan Dayan. Why do we wear Monday different color, Tuesday it's different color?
We have color of the day, right?
Yeah.
You wanna know, something like that. But
Uh-huh.
but right now it's not a must. But yeah, still they tend to wear. Like Monday we wear yellow, pink for Tuesday,
Yes.
green for Wednesday, orange for Thursday, blue for Friday, and what, purple for Saturday, and
Sunday
red
is
for
red.
Sunday.
Okay, Thailand has different colors for each day, and actually even the royal family have their own colors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
that's what I'm about to add as well. Our former King Rama IX.
Yes.
Yeah, he has the color for himself as well. It's yellow, so you may find the Thai people wearing yellow shirt to pay respect to the king. It's because his birthday is on Monday
Yes,
as well, right?
Exactly.
So yeah, that's why we see many yellow shirts, something like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I don't wear colors according to the days. I just wear what I have.
Today is what? Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday.
No
What-
one is wearing.
No greens
What
here.
color is it today?
Green.
Green.
It's Wednesday today, and it's green, but no one is wearing
No
green.
one's green.
Yeah, no
Okay,
one.
so from Apriliana, do you have some traditional festivals that has been preserved to this day? Uh-huh.
Songkran,
Until
of
now,
course.
I think that
Yeah,
Songkran.
Songkran.
Like festivals
Yeah.
exclusive only to Thailand.
Oh.
So one is Songkran.
Should be Songkran, no?
Songkran is
Okay,
Thai
Songkran is one of the
New
big-
Year's.
because
New Year,
Laos,
Thai New Year.
Laos and
So-
Myanmar, they also have
We also
Songkran.
have-
Yeah.
we also
But
have-
they call it in a different name.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Apriliana, Songkran. The next one from UMK,
Let's
Suchi.
How about I add more to
Okay,
Songkran
Ajahn
a little
Lia.
bit. That's first of all, it's Thai's New Year day, and also it's during the summer
Yeah.
season,
Yeah.
and the weather is very hot. So what we do in Songkran,
play water.
not during this pandemic, nah?
Yeah.
Normally we were missing
Not
that.
now.
So we splash water, right?
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
water festival.
Yes.
So maybe this coming April.
Yeah, because it's one of the hottest day in the year.
Okay.
Yep.
Another one,
Or
yeah.
Loi Krathong.
Like a thong.
Loi Krathong.
Like Thong is
The
also
same from India.
one of
Like
the
a Thong is
festival as
especially
well.
pay the respect to the Kongka River.
Yeah.
So thanks
the
them
river.
to give us the water to use to drink every day.
Yeah.
So Loi Krathong is a festival that pay respect to the river
Yes.
or water. And
It's another
Songkran
important-
is a Thai New Year. For your information, Thailand has their own New Year. It's a using lunar calendar, if I'm not mistaken. So in Thailand now is 2564. We are in the future. The world is 2021. We are 2564, so
future.
we are in the future now. So in Thailand, they follow the Buddhist calendar.
Yes.
It's BC, right?
BC.
Yeah.
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 Before Christ.
That is,
Okay.
they use the different calendar. It's also different from Muslim calendar and Christian calendar. The world uses Christian calendar, the standard one, but there are also Muslim and Buddhist calendar. So we have different years. Another one which country from Zain, which country do you think has the most similar culture in Thailand?
Laos.
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 Yeah.
Oh, we have the same.
Yeah.
We have the same accent.
Really?
Laos.
Yes, Laos.
Actually, my
It was
my
called
my
like-
guess na is India.
Ah.
For me, as a foreigner, my guess is India.
No.
With Laos.
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 Oh, okay.
Similar.
Actually, Thailand and Laos in Thai we call บ้านพี่เมืองน้อง which is
Yeah,
like
we are brother and
cousins.
sister.
Oh, they're
Brother and sister
Thai,
country.
Yeah.
Thailand and
Yeah.
Laos. There are actually cousins. No?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
When I went to Laos, I speak Thai.
Yeah,
They understand.
Oh, they can understand too.
And we also understand their language too. It's pretty
Yeah.
much the same, like 80%.
Wow.
Yeah.
80%.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that is one of the country that is similar culture to Thailand. Does Thailand have any weird, extreme culinary? What is it? Food.
Maybe
Food.
fried insect ไหม
Insect.
Huh?
Is that weird to you?
Yeah.
The fried insect.
I think so.
Yeah.
Huh? In Thailand, if you go to the market, you will see fried insects, and Thai people eat insects, not the eat rat. Right?
Rat.
Rat?
Some rat.
Rat.
Yeah.
Yes, some in some.
Yes.
Yeah, in some.
Yeah, you can see
There's some type
frogs,
of rat.
rice rat,
Yeah.
huh? Frog rat, insects,
Yes.
scorpions.
Everything, I believe.
Ow.
Almost everything we can eat.
Yeah,
Snake
I think
also.
these are the extreme culinary foods.
Snake.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
In some parts, it's
I think for Achan, this is for Achantina.
Huh?
Why Thailand likes to watch funny or comedy movies? Are Thais really funny in the real life too?
You think?
Yeah, they are.
I don't think he loves comedy or funny. That's why he's
Why do
quite
Thai
confused.
people like to watch funny movies? Actually, and
Hello.
horror
Actually,
movies.
maybe we are happy people.
That's
We
Relax.
try to do
We are
that's
happy.
really happy.
That is the very direct answer because Thai people are very funny people.
Yeah.
We're very
Okay.
happy.
Now move to the left. For the last part,
อาจารย์เดินมาได้
our students will play a music. What kind of music is it, Ajahn Om?
This one is all the Thai instruments.
Yes.
This one is ranat.
I can
And
play.
that one is what kind of drums? I'm not sure.
Yes. It's called glong cat.
This is Ranat.
Yes,
Yes.
this is ranat.
Ranat egg, actually. So Ranat egg in Thai instrument, just like the main actors of Thai instrument. So and
In the
the especially information about glong or drum. If you see this, here this is like a female drum, and here is like a male drum. So it's
They're separate too.
have a little bit difference about the rhythm, about
The sound.
yes, the sound and the like in
The tempo.
Thai, like
The rhythm.
The tone,
Yes, yes,
the tones are different.
Yes,
and
the
the
rhythm.
rhythm is
Rhythm different.
according to what the players.
right, correct.
I think when I traveled to Indonesia, I saw one of these instruments. They also
Yeah.
have this in Indonesia. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. This is, this is Ranat, right? Ranat egg. And also this. This is native to ASEAN.
Actually, for Thai culture, before you touch all the Thai instruments, you have to
Oh.
wipe first.
Yeah.
See?
Because they have the.
So
yeah.
you have to
I learned
wipe.
that.
You have
To
to pay
everything.
respect before you touch the instrument,
Correct.
according to Achan Dayan.
Before you start playing, so then you wipe. So that it's
Oh.
like it's not like the instruments. The Thai instrument is not like the toys or something that we can just touch and play or whatever for fun.
Yes,
No.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so they also pay respect before
Yes.
playing.
Yeah, and we are not crossing. No.
You cannot step.
No.
Never.
You cannot
Never.
step.
Cannot.
No. No.
So
Don't do that. Yeah.
anyone here on stage have been played Thai instrument before?
No,
too.
no.
I play many things.
Yeah.
Many.
Who
Really?
go first?
I play jacke.
I play
Yeah,
jacke,
it looks like a
saw,
crocodile.
many things.
And ting 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 ting. Yeah, like this. Yeah, I used to play it once too. And
อาจารย์เดือน
ซออู้ซอดวงซอสามสายจะ
Anything,
many things
anything.
ละนาด
Oh,
yeah.
Saul,
I
Saul too,
I
yeah.
play many things.
it's not that you said Thai instrument that you said is not appear here. So what is the next show for if we talk about the Thai instrument. So right now Thai instrument is not appeal.
Only in Thai band.
Right.
Yeah. Today we're gonna mix another universal instruments too, but we will see after this that what they're gonna bring another one to mix with this one.
Okay, so
There
there
will
will
be the
be
surprise.
surprise
Yes.
instruments too. Not only Thai instruments, but the students will bring surprise instruments. So just sit back and enjoy the show.
Thank you.
Okay, that is our last performance. Okay, thank you for the musicians and the instruments that you saw a while ago. There are the Thai, traditional instruments.
Yes.
So aside from dancing, in so many events in Thailand, you will always see these, or you will always hear this kind of music. No?
Yeah.
This is the music of like blessing. If dancing is paying respect, music is like a blessing. Okay? So while they are playing music, we received some questions from our friends. Okay? So from Anggun, UMK, from University of MK, Anggun. Do Thais have different language accent? Do they have different accent?
Exactly.
Depending on the
Can you
region, right?
explain about this?
In the north of Thailand, they're gonna be like speaking slower and sweeter than the rest of us. Yes. And
About the south, they have a very strong, just like an emotional,
yes.
like some scold word in the southeast. If in the center of Thailand, people have listened the first time, just like it's so surprised because
Seems like are they mad at us?
Yeah,
Or
just
something?
like an
Also, they
aggressive.
speak like they're angry,
Yes,
but actually they
yes.
are not.
Yeah,
Right.
no.
Okay,
not
but
at all.
in the northern part of Thailand, they speak sweeter.
สวัส
Sweet.
ดีเจ้า
Okay,
Like
so it's
this.
like slowly and softly.
Yes.
But in the south, they are more like direct,
Yes.
like
สวัสดี
angry
ค่ะ
people.
Yeah, like this.
Right.
How about in Bangkok? Actually, the what is the official language of Thailand is the Central Thai,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And Thai language has different tones.
Yes.
That makes Thai language learning more difficult for me because of the tones.
Yes.
I cannot keep up with the tones.
Yeah.
See, like this, white, cow,
เขา
cow, cow,
ข่าว
cow.
ขาว
สวยนะ
ข้าว is right
สวยแอนสวย
So it confuses the word cow, rice, knees,
Cow.
white.
and also news is ข่าว
It's the same spelling but
Yeah.
different tones.
yeah
So this complicates the Thai learning. So until now, after 21 years, I cannot read, I cannot write Thai. I can speak a little
Yeah.
and then listen, yes, but reading and writing, it's difficult. Not for me. No?
not about pretending right?
No. I cannot read Thai. I cannot
Yeah.
write even my name. I'm trying to learn. Okay?
yeah
So another one is I would like to ask. This is far away from Kinan. I would like to ask about the Karen people, the one with braces. Why do they wear spiral brass neck rings that make their neck longer? So it's a cultural thing, right? The one with braces. So Kinan wants
so
to
difficult
know.
You can see I'm smile. I know nothing.
So that's the answer of Achanti. Smile only. Smile means I don't
the
know.
silver thing
Oh,
right
maybe the neck, the length of the neck is about the old. The young one is very short, and they add the golden rings when they grow up. Just I don't know. Actually, about the 1 year, just one rings, and plus again. Then
So it's
you
a-
get old and it's like
So it's a sign of beauty and a sign of
Yes,
age.
exactly.
So when you
Or-
age, you have to add another.
Or is
Right.
it sign of wealth or I don't know.
Oh, maybe a sign of wealth.
We have to
too.
find out for you.
Uh-huh. Okay, then what is wait, huh? Does Thailand have any type of unique traditional dance that are shown only to the royal family? From Anastasia Nesha.
That's one that the Thai dance that we have performed before is the one that show in the royal palace.
Oh, the second performance,
Yes,
right?
yes,
So that is the dance shown to the royal family.
Yes, so it will be sweet and respect
But
and
then it can be presented
yes.
the other way, otherwhere,
Yeah.
anywhere as well, right? Not restricted to
Yeah.
the royal.
And there are also dances that are similar to Indonesian dance like Ramayana. I forgot the name of the. There is a story about this Ramayana and the lady. I forgot the name.
Ramakian.
Huh?
Ramakian.
ไม่คลา
Mekhala.
Yeah. There is also a dance like that in Indonesia, especially in
We also.
Bali. Oh, okay. So is from Pandu, is it Thai New Year or a Buddhist New Year? Songkran. Is it a Thai New Year or a Buddhist New Year?
ไทยนะ
Thai.
No ไทย yeah
It's
Thai New Year
they use Buddhist calendar, so but it's Thai.
it's
New Year.
it's Thai New Year
Uh-huh.
and actually nowadays apart from splashing the water festival we also give importance to the family so that Thai New Year's Day the Songkran
Oh, okay.
we also have one day that
Elders
market,
Day
like
and
the-
Family Day.
yeah,
We
Family
separate
Day.
3 days.
Oh, there are,
Yeah.
in Thailand they celebrate in 3 days. So there is 1 day for family,
Yes.
1 day for
Elders.
elders, and
And
1
one day
day.
is New Year.
Mm,
So
okay.
it's 13 is New Year and the 14 is the family and 15 is for elders.
See?
It is similar to Chinese New Year that was just passed. Yeah, they have the Chinese New Year together, the family together, as well as
Oh,
we
it's
have
the
in
same.
Thailand the Thai New
Pretty
Year.
much the same. We
It's-
adopt a lot of Chinese culture here too because there were like Chinese people who've been living here for a long time.
Uh-huh.
So both culture are pretty much the same and we are merged together already.
Okay. So if you're in Thailand, you have to celebrate 3 New Years. The the World New Year on December 31st, the Chinese New Year, and the Thai New Year. 3 New Years in 1 year.
Yes.
Okay.
You're a lucky country.
That's good to
That's
know.
benefits for us.
Benefit for the Thai
Yeah.
people because when it is New Year, it means you get a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
And gifts and just partying.
Pay money.
The elders pay, give money, and the
Yeah.
kids receive money.
That's why we don't want to grow up because we need to pay.
Okay. So if you have more questions, just put your question on the inbox. Then we'll try to answer that now or later. Okay. We have shown you 3 performances. The first performance is the Thai boxing, the Y crew, the ritual, the paying respect before the fight. Number 2 is the what is
dance.
the dance.
Yes.
The traditional dance that is shown to the royal family. And the last one is the music that they use to give blessing. Okay, so there are the last one. Okay, from Hani. Is there any cultural stereotypes, common misunderstanding of Thailand coming from foreigners? Yeah, misunderstand. They think if you're Thailand, you are like this or you do this.
Yeah, I have one. Okay, I have one to share.
Uh-huh.
I was being asked by the foreigners that, are you guys riding an elephant to school?
Same as
Please,
me.
elephant is expensive than a car, so we better ride the car. We're not riding elephant to our school anymore. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for disappointing you.
So in Thailand, elephant is also revered
Yes.
in the past. The kings, the royal, the soldiers use elephants in wars.
Yes.
No? So they are revered. They are taken care of in a sanctuary. They don't use that to travel around. And maybe in some places for
Yeah,
tourists,
yeah.
but they are not usually used in the city. Okay, so that's the answer for honey. So the last one we showed you is the music, right? That is used for giving blessing. So I hope these three performances give you at least open a window of opportunity to look how amazing Thailand is. I told you I've been here for 21 years and Thailand still amazes me until now. I learn new things like Achan Jarun. I learn new things every day from new people. No? I always have questions. Sometimes I'm tired of asking questions because I always receive different answers. No? But I still love to learn and I'm happy to stay here, live, work, and study here in Thailand. So after the COVID, maybe you can start your P2A journey again and choose Thailand as your destination. Okay? So,
Ajahn Gary?
Yeah.
I cut one sentence from him. Ajahn Gary mentioned that he always get different answers when he asks question. Even the same question, you ask different Thai people, you get different answer. That might be because of we grew up differently. From our region, our family, or what we were taught, what we learned, what we experienced are different. That's why even in the same country or in ASEAN region, we grew up differently. So that's why the reason or the answers are always different.
yeah. But it doesn't mean that I don't like the answer. I learn from their answers. That's it. Yeah. They are all informative for me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. I would like to call Achan Kok to give the and Achan Jarun too. No?
Wow, amazing. Your guys are amazing. Right? As you agree with me, students, I learned a lot today. Okay, I learned a lot today as well. And then, like I said, amazing. Right? If you never ever go, you will never ever know. Come to Rangsit, right? Come to Rangsit after the COVID. And hopefully, if you're lucky, you will see one of the gurus. We have 5 here. I just know Guru Gary is not Thai. You look like Thai to me more than myself. Amazing. And then Ajahn Diane, normally call Ajahn Duan as a nickname. But Diane is a good name. Ajahn Eyes, Ajahn Om, and also Ajahn T. I don't want to end this one. Not yet. We still stay together. Do not go away yet, please. I still have a question, and I'd like to know more. But, we can talk about it later. But what I want to know now is that I know that Ajahn Guru Jarun sitting patiently in the audience. I know you want to say something to our friend. And could you please share your thought? We still have time, right? Could you please share your thoughts on today's event, please? Thank you, sir.
A long time ago, when I first came to Thailand, I was actually invited to be the MD of a very, very big hotel in Sukhumvit, right downtown. And I remember I got off the plane and I checked into my apartment. A week later, I went to work. And there was, of course, a big management team, and every week we would meet. And I remember that one day I called back to my mom in Holland. She asked, "How are you doing?" I said, "I'm doing so well, because I'm here to open that new hotel and I have a management team, and whatever I suggest, whatever I say, they say yes." It was, I think, 6 months later that I looked back and that I realized that nothing from the things I thought were happening actually happened. And I got very upset. I got very angry. Because in some cultures, my culture, if somebody says yes, it means yes, I understand. It means yes, I will do it. Yes, I will do it according the way you ask me to do it. I learned the meaning of yes in Thailand. You know what the meaning in Thailand is? Yes, I heard you. The lesson to be learned from that is my observation from this event today very clearly. The lesson to be learned from that is that in the beginning I had no idea why they said yes and they did no. Because I didn't know that, I got angry. I complained to my mom. Until I asked myself the question, how can it be that they say yes without doing it? And that was the moment that it became interesting. That was the moment that I understood that the meaning of yes means that they want to be nice to you. They heard you, but we will discuss more. It was not that they said we're not going to do it, we don't want it. It's just a different yes than it was in Holland. And the moment I began to understand that, I did that myself. No longer did I get upset with my team, because every time they said yes, okay, now I know why. So I changed myself, my behavior, to get the yes that I was looking for. And this is what we do. Every society, every culture, every person has their own set of behaviors. And it comes from our culture, it comes from our beliefs, it comes from how we grow up indeed. And it's all different. And we do these things automatically. You notice today that many times our Thai friends don't even know the answer to their own behaviors. And that makes all the sense in the world, like you in Indonesia. You have behaviors you do every day automatically. But then foreigners come in, like a Jan Kok from Australia, Gary from the Philippines, I from Holland. And we see these things that are so different than what we used to see. And we start asking the question. And the question means that you go on a journey of understanding different people. And that understanding is so important because if we understand each other's behaviors, we can respect their behaviors. And when we respect people, that is the way forward to friendship, to unity. This is really the journey of P2A. That's what we want to achieve together with you, that we do meet, that we do get together, either virtual or in real life. And that we observe the things that are different to our own cultures. Not only observe, not only judge, not only say, I like it, I don't like it. But to go on the journey of asking the question, why do you do that? And the question, why, is what makes the journey so exciting. I was very happy with the session.
Don't cry, please. Don't cry. It's a good thing. Don't cry. See your tear come out your eye. You know?
I can be very dramatic. I think most of you in Indonesia know that in the meantime.
I can see your tear coming up at the moment. It's a little bit different today. This room has a lot of memory for us. Normally, we welcome you to this room we call the auditorium. Today, I only see you to the camera. Ajahn Charun, I know that you still have so many things that we have to see, but our time is limited. We have only a few minutes left. Could you please talk to our partner, this event, right? Apart from our staff that we have, we also need to thank our partner, a friend from Indonesia. And then we give you 2 minutes, please, before we end up. I'm sorry, but we have to keep the time up.
2 minutes to thank everybody is definitely not enough, but I want to start with people in Rangsit University because all of you in Indonesia, you were online with us and you saw our challenging happening in real time. A lesson to be learned is that you pick up when things go wrong and that you move forward, that you find another way. So in the last week, we got together with a lot of people, a lot of units at Rangsit University, and I want to thank them. I want to thank them from the bottom of my heart because you did an amazing job. We have Gen.Ed department, We have our relay department. We have our RSU Cultural Center. We have RSU Wisdom TV. We have the amazing Office of International Affairs. We have
Chinese Thai Institute.
our Chinese Thai Institute,
Chinese College.
Chinese College, an amazing team of housekeepers outside who made this all possible, and you really came through. You joined hands, and we fixed the problems that we had. And I hope that you in Indonesia, that our friends, have enjoyed the session. This is only the start. We're going to meet again next week, but I want to thank you for staying with us, even despite the problems last week, that you're still with us. And I want to say a special welcome to our partner universities who have been amazing in supporting us in carrying on and making this happening. Thank you all very, very much. It's been an honor to be with you today.
I'm afraid that we have to say goodbye for today. Yes, until we meet next time. Saya cinta kamu, and then terima kasih. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Can
And then
you say
ขอบคุณ
bye
ครั
to
บ
them?
Bye bye.
Can you say? Yeah.
Okay. You can. Until we meet again, guys.
All right. Thank you very much.
ขอบคุณครับ